Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video is an unboxing video, even though I know what's in this. So let me get this out of the way, because as we know, people click on these videos to look at my face and not a box. Not really. They're clicking on this video because they want to know what's inside that box. So as the title says, this is courtesy of Kieth at 93 Lumber. So Kieth, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So we hung out. It seems like it's been almost a month at this point. I didn't go back and see, maybe 3 weeks ago. But anyway, he brought a bunch of beer. Him and Katie were in town. We had a lot of fun. We went out, went to a barcade. We got a lot of good food, drank some good beers, all this stuff. But anyway, so he brought beer, and then we put it in the refrigerator. Some of that one of those I did review. I think some of the other ones I've just been drinking. And then, like, it's so ridiculous. He's like, oh, wait, I also have this box of beer for you. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm not even doing the beers that were in my refrigerator that I've just been drinking, mostly off camera. I'm not going to, I didn't like relook at these. I know which one I want to do last. This is definitely one of those like wait till the end kind of things. But like it's just crazy beer after crazy beer. So let's just get going. So this one, I got to put this one in the refrigerator because I want it that cold. But also I'm just so excited for this. It's a jasmine green tea table lager, and I don't talk about tea a lot on the channel, but jasmine pearl tea is my favorite tea there is. We have some at the house right now. I showed Keith. I'm like, yeah, I have some right here. Like, this is my favorite kind of tea, so I'm super stoked on this. Listen to this. 2.6% alcohol. 2.6. That's going to be the last one that's 2.6. I'll put it that way. This will start giving you a sense of what's in this box. So it says Free Will's Salted Caramel Ralphius from 2020. Brewed and packaged by Free Will, and it is 14.1% ABV. Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with fleur de sel. I don't know what that means. Some sort of salted caramel, I assume, is what that is. So I guess I used to do them in these small format cans, which is pretty cool. But now we're going to switch to bottles. And again, I'm not really like going in a particular order. So I've had this one before, different vintage, and actually Keith gave me the glass that goes with this beer, which is super rad. So this is Broder Rouge, a blend of our favorite barrel-aged strong ales, and it's coming in at 16.9%. 16.9, was this 2.6, right? Yeah, a little different, but yeah, I had looked up, you got like the little like devil guy cooking up people, because you got a little severed head and he's feeding the monks over here. I got to relook up that story. But yeah, that beer was super good. And this is the 2023 version. It's going to be mostly Free Will until the end, definitely. Or all Free Will at this point until the end. Oh wait, nope, I misspoke. Or misremembered, I should say. This is the 2023 Poet's Walk. It's Suarez's barley wine. During like the height of COVID, I went to the brewery and bought this for most of the beer tube guys I talked to and sent it out. So yeah, super stoked to have this one. At this point, I think it is Free Will going forward. Free Will Ralphius 3-year Hoodoo Whiskey. Imperial Stout aged for 2 years in whiskey barrels and an additional year in Hoodoo Chicory liqueur barrel. Yeah, I mean, remember Chicory Stout from Dogfish Head? I love coffee. This is their like coffee one this year. Chicory, so good. I haven't had it in a while, period. The hits just keep coming. So this is from 2021. This is Maple Walnut. If you know, you know. I love maple. Imperial Stout aged in bourbon maple syrup barrels with walnuts, coming in at 14.7% ABV. What year was this again? 2021. I don't want to be disrespectful to any of these beers by not putting them in the front, but it is what it is because we still got 6 more to talk about. So this is Vanilla Ralphius. Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in a bourbon barrel and a rye barrel with Madagascar and Tahitian vanilla beans, coming in at, where is it? 14.8% ABV. Love their, I almost said can art. Love their artwork on their stuff. I don't remember the artist's name, and it's probably on there if I really looked. Great, really cool stuff. Yeah, so these two I want to talk about. Where are the two I want to talk about at the same time? Yeah. All right. So these two are not the same year. We have the 2021, 2022. Anna's Ralpheus. Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in a bourbon barrel. That back in the day, like these new ones, much easier to read. I don't know if you can like tell the difference of font size. So I'm gonna struggle through it. Let's see. Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in a bourbon barrel with orange peel, lemon peel, apricot, cherry, cinnamon, clove, and Tahitian vanilla beans, 15.1% ABV. This is how ridiculous Kieth is, and this is why you need to watch his channel. This is how good of a guy he is. That's from a special hotel that hooks up with like the brewery, and then the brewery makes that just at the hotel. So Kieth had to go make a separate trip to the hotel to get these, and then they make a cocktail with those ingredients, which is why the beer has those adjuncts. Like, how cool is that that exists, and then that Kieth got 2 different vintages of it. This one is Tawny Port, because Kieth knows how much I love port. Imperial Stout aged for 1 year in Tawny Port wine barrels, and this is 14.8%. I think most of the new ones seem to be that 14.8. So you got one more Ralpheus, and then like the thing he had me look at the last, and it's not from Freewell, but I'm also super excited. Like, I mean, this is just all win, you know? So this is just regular Ralpheus. Blended Imperial Stout aged for 8 months to 2 years in various spirit and wine barrels. So they're just calling, is that the base then? I don't know. They're just calling it Ralpheus. I think Kieth and I talked about that. So yeah, super stoked on that. I keep showing like it's the same artwork, just with a different color background. So here's the thing I opened last. I don't know how, like, drum roll please, and then if I edit it out, I actually have some drum roll going on. This is Angel's Envy port syrup. So they have, it's the port wine, Demerara sugar, pure vanilla extract, pure orange extract, and cloves. Demerara sugar. So I loved Goose Island's Angel's Envy so much. It was my favorite vintage, or favorite of the 2020. It was my favorite variant of the 2023 vintage, is what I mean to say. By a lot. I love that beer so much. Kieth knows that. So like I said, he knows I love port, right? So he got the port one for me, and then he got this for me. It has the recipe for the syrup, or for the cocktail you use the syrup for. So I did end up buying some Angel's Envy. I'll be doing a review of that, and I'm sure I'll make the cocktail also. Maybe I'll even review that. I'll definitely do the cocktail, but I'm sure at some point I'll do a review of that cocktail as well. So like that was just because he knows all this stuff I'm gonna like, you know. But like that one was really sweet, you know, which is always the human level of it, right? Not just the delicious beerness of it all. So yeah, Kieth, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. I wasn't necessarily gonna do this video, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do this video. Give Kieth another public shout out. Make sure you check him out. 93 Lumber spelled out. I'll have it in the description box below. Make sure you check him out. He's that kind of a guy. He's a really good guy. Good beer tuber. Good beer tuber. Even better human. Once you're done checking him out, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, knock your paper towels over. Cheers, everyone.